All-Star rosters have just been announced. A lot of them were expected, but there were also a couple of surprises. Ken, what's that experience like when you hear your name announced as an All-Star?
Well, you're very excited to hear your name being called. I mean, you know, to play in the Midsummer Classic is great. And to go out there and represent, you know, the city, the state, the people who backed you, the people who believed in you, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but you go out there and you go out there and have some fun and put on a good show for the fans, because that's what they want to see. They want to see a good show out there. You have the best being out there. And I remember my first one. You know, I was nervous and didn't know what to do. And I had a couple of veterans say, hey, go out there and enjoy yourself. You're going to have plenty of more of these, but this is the first one, so take everything in.
13 of them. What do you remember most about your All-Star Game experiences?
The All-Star Games experiences is one of a kind. Day in and day out, you know, you get there Sunday night, no sleep because you're anxious. You come in Monday, little workout, home run derby. You know, if you're participating in the home run derby, you're there all day, but it's worth it. And then you go in the second day and play the game. Just nothing that you can I can put my hat on of one thing that is better than the other, but they're all in all, it's a great experience for the 3 days that we're there.
Festivities, always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one today.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Shane Bieber.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Alvarez.
Up the middle, Donovan. Throws to first, and they get the out on Alvarez.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat, Jimmy Donovan. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
To the right side, Guerrero. And they put the tag on him for the out. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 2-2 now. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, and Witt is out. Play made, that ends. Here's Adley Rutschman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the righty deals. Smash to the left side. Throw over to Cronenworth, and the inning is over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the top of the fifth we go. Righty reliever out of the pen, Garrett Whitlock. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Jimmy Donovan. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Machado. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Machado.
0-2 now. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. That's back there. That one is gone. Manny Machado leaves the yard. And they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Jimmy Donovan.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat. This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. First offering misses the mark.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one ripped. Back there. And that one is out of here. A towering shot to right. And they add to the lead. It's 7-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Out to short, Donovan. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Up the middle. Donovan. Jump throw. Not in time. He legs it out.
The effort was there with the jump throw.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Luis Arias. A runner on first.
Luis Arias.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious National League All-Stars, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 20 minutes. Here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.